2009. Tested, tried, and true. Vote yes on 52.
If your loved one has Alzheimer's and you need help, there is a place for them.
A thoughtful place that feels like home.
A relationship-rich place.
A place filled with warmth and support and love.
A home near their home. For a life worth living.
Celebrating our 8th anniversary at Magnolia, a residence for seniors with memory loss.
Prop 52, endorsed by business and labor, both political parties, newspapers big and small, teachers, health professionals, and hospitals. Unprecedented support, no organized opposition. Tested, tried, and true. Yes on 52.
Live from the largest news team on the Central Coast with important local coverage, this is KCOY 12 Central Coast News at 6 o'clock.
Good evening, I'm Scott Hennessy. Melissa Mahan is on assignment. It would be the first of its kind in the country. A new waste and food processing plant could potentially be coming to San Luis Obispo, but some skeptical neighbors say they haven't been involved in the process at all. KCOY 12's Melissa Newman went to the San Luis Obispo County Board of Supervisors meeting today where they heard an appeal from members of the community on this project. She's live in San Luis Obispo with more. Melissa?
That's right. This location behind me would potentially be turned into a processing plant that would take green and food waste and turn it into renewable energy that would be sold to PG&E. Now, I just got off the phone with Adam Hill, who's on the San Luis Obispo County Board of Supervisors. He tells me that their decision on the appeal has been delayed for 30 days, so all of the people that testified today could get questions to some of the answers that they raised. Now, I spoke with some of those people earlier, and while they are excited for this plant, they're not sure how it will affect them in their neighborhood. The way the city of San Luis Obispo looks at trash could be changing.
Well, the green waste is currently taken to the landfill or to Santa Barbara County, and all that waste will, instead of going to the landfill locations, it'll be brought directly here.
After the food and green waste is processed, it will get turned into renewable energy that will be sold to PG&E. People who live close by to the plant, however, say they're concerned about the amount of odor this plant will release in the air, and they say there's been a lack of transparency with this project.
We don't know that all the bases are covered. They say, oh yes, we've taken care of the odor, we've taken care of the traffic, but in fact there are no plans. They haven't let us know what they're doing.
But developers of the project say the plant's odor would be minimal.
The building is fully enclosed and it's under a negative pressure from our ventilation system. And all the ventilation goes out through a simple but effective biofilter that eliminates the odors. So with the doors closed, there will be no smell.
On Tuesday, concerned neighbors brought an appeal of the project to the San Luis Obispo County Board of Supervisors, and while those in favor of the appeal are not against the plant entirely, they're hoping the appeal will lead to an environmental impact report, a study the Board of Supervisors say could be costly and delay the project.
It would add a lot of time and money to this project, and so the desire for most people who want to see this project supported is for us to approve it.
Now, the developers of this project, Hitachi, Zosen, and Nova, say that because this plant would eliminate greenhouse gases, it's necessary to sustain energy in the future. They hope to break ground on this by the end of the year. And again, that meeting is now going to be delayed to hear this again until November 15th. Reporting in San Luis Obispo, Melissa Newman, KCOY 12 Central Coast News.
You can see the clear skies above Melissa. It was that way for most of us here on the Central Coast today. Let's get a first check on the weather here with our meteorologist, Jason Stiff.
Yes, lots of October sunshine where Melissa is. A warm day. We had a high of 82 after a morning low of 59, 77 degrees in Santa Maria. Also a warm 77 degrees for Lompoc, despite the fact that it's mid-October. It certainly didn't look like it or feel like it. Now, we do have a lot of wind that's still blowing in some locations. A couple wind advisories also. One for the Central Coast until 6 o'clock tomorrow morning with some gusts of 35 miles an hour. Also another wind advisory for the Santa Barbara County Mountains and South Coast. It ends at 3 3 o'clock tomorrow morning, but stronger wind up to 55 miles an hour. Also a red flag warning out until 6 o'clock tomorrow morning for the same areas of Santa Barbara County as well as Ventura County. We do expect some gustier wind, and we can see that in Futurecast even tonight when we rejoin you at 11. We'll still have some gusty wind for the southern half of Santa Barbara County, but other changes are coming. I'll give you all the details about that, as well as something you don't want to miss in the sky tonight in my first alert weather forecast.
Thank you, Jason. Los Angeles is the place to be tonight for baseball fans everywhere. It's Game 3 of the National League Championship Series between the Dodgers and Cubs. KCOY12's Dave Alley is live at Dodger Stadium with an update on the game and to tell us what makes this series so special.
Well, hi, Scott. Yes, you've got two of the most iconic franchises in all the sports on the field at the same time with a trip to the World Series on the line. And, well, you indeed have the making of something very special. That's what's happening here this week in the National League Championship Series. Now, people from far and wide, from all over the country, in fact, they have come here to Los Angeles to watch this game and the continuation of this series. It's really captured the imagination and the interest of fans everywhere. You've got the Chicago